2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The visitors, as they got off the team bus earlier, the attitude and confidence they have is clear. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. And tonight, we've got Minneapolis playing against Salt Lake City. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A look at the opening lineup for Salt Lake City. They've got Walton, and it's Rupert in at the 4 spot. And for Minneapolis, going to be Salt Lake City off the tip. Here's Quinn. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Dennis. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Walton with the steal. Here's Rupert. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Out to the wing. Drops one in from the wing.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Minneapolis. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Quinn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Quinn, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Dennis. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Dennis has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
For Minneapolis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. That one drops for him.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Quinn passes to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now the pass to Quinn. That's good, and Walton with the assist. He has 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And first time out of the game called for Minneapolis. They come off the loss on Friday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bucket is good.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Bruce Dennis.
Here's Quinn. He's got 5. Pass to Wiseman. To the inside. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession.
A perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And Minneapolis has possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Dennis. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Wiseman hasn't made one yet. He kicks it to Quinn. Lets it fly. Again, Salt Lake City.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Rebound by Salt Lake City.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Nailed from three-point land.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Cranes the three-pointer. Dennis has got 8 points.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Here's Quinn. And again in Salt Lake City from deep.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Passes to Dennis. Fires it up. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Dennis. He's got 8. Wiseman with the rebound. Salt Lake City leading by 6. Three-pointer. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. And the pass to Dennis to the left wing. Diamantopoulos. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
Dennis.
Here's Quinn. He's got 10. Again, Salt Lake City.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yes, that goes in.
Number
5. Driving in. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Dennis. Inside. And Wiseman sends it back. And the basket by Rupert.
Assistant.
And now it's an 8-point Salt Lake City lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis. Minneapolis trails by 8. Here's Dennis. 8 points for him. Out to the right wing. Minneapolis moving it around from the high post. And the jumper falls for him.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Rupert. It's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Quinn. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Walton defending. Shoots. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Now just a 3-point Salt Lake City lead. Here's Quinn. 14 points for him. And the basket by Rupert.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Dennis. 9 feet out. Another one falls for Minneapolis. Salt Lake City with the ball.
Bruce Dennis.
Here's Walton. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Wiseman. Down low. And it's Walton missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Salt Lake City?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
He lobs it up. Can't complete the alley-oop. Minneapolis trails by 5. Pass to Dennis. From past the arc, he makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And the basket by Walton.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Diamantopoulos. Buries it down low. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted by.
And Salt Lake City leads by 5.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Passes it to Dennis. Walton defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Diamantopoulos. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
But every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Kicks to Quinn. Fires the 3. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Dennis. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Quinn. He's got 17. Back to Walton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And Salt Lake City making a change here. White's checked in. Fires from way outside. Rebound by Salt Lake City. There's the pass to Walton. Again, Salt Lake City.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pass to Dennis. .24 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires away from way outside. And the basket by Rupert. And now a 7-point Salt Lake City lead. He can't get that one. White with the defensive effort. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Salt Lake City out in front, up by 10. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Well, we've had a pretty good look at Salt Lake City, guys. What do you see?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Minneapolis trails by 10. to Dennis. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And for Salt Lake City, we've got White. And it's Quinn in at the 5. And good that time. Quinn's got the lead up to 12 now for Salt Lake City.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, Salt Lake City shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And the basket by Rupert.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way to the D and finish at the rim.
Lobs it up there for White. Passes it to Dennis.
My goodness.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Dennis.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. This is the Walt. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
Number 11.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Salt Lake City leading by 12. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Rupert, and it's denied. They get it back. White, good. For Minneapolis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Walton up top. 12 points for him. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a re-jump.
Salt Lake City with the ball. Quinn passes to Walton. A three-pointer, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Count it, good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
It's White on the wing. Pass to Rupert. It's hauled in by Minneapolis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Quinn passes to Walton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The pass to Quinn. Back to Walton. The three. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Your Minneapolis answers.
Mahorn checked in for Walton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The dish to Quinn. Minneapolis moving it around. It's tipped. To the paint.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. That one good for 2. He's got 11.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Mahorn kicks to Quinn to the inside. Nice shot by Mahorn. Mahorn's got the lead up to 14 now for Salt Lake City.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Quinn. It's hauled in by Minneapolis.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to White. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. One
thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Passes it to Mahorn. Shot from the wing. Drained for 2 points. Mahorn's got his second basket of the game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Power down with both hands.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Quinn. 19 points in the game. White. And again in Salt Lake City from deep.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Covered by Mahorn. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Puts up a deep 3. And again it's Salt Lake City from deep.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And it's sent back by White. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Derrickson. He squares up and sinks it. Derrickson's got his first points of the night. Here's Salt Lake City. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Quinn. Again, Salt Lake City.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And the basket is good. 15 points in the game.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Outside, White. Again, Salt Lake City.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minneapolis trails by 19. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
For 3. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
He's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Kicks to Quinn. Pass to Rupert. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Light covering. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
The pass to Mahorn. Off target with his three. Minneapolis trails by 17. And it's White with the rebound. Fires away from outside. The long distance three is buried.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball.
He has still not missed a shot. Where could they be today without it?
To the left side wing. Here's Mahorn. Lays it up off the glass. Mahorn's got 12.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Diamatopoulos. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their screen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
But beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Salt Lake City making a change here. Livingston's checked in. 1:04 left here in the second. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Salt Lake City takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Salt Lake City leading by 17. Here's Quinn. 21 points in the game. From outside the arc, and again it's Salt Lake City from deep.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second.
Inside, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Ooh, there's a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Minneapolis foul called.
Walton's checked in for Salt Lake City.
First team foul. Substitution for Salt Lake City. Walton.
Minneapolis on D. It's an 18-point game. He kicks to Quinn. Pocket 6. That's good, and Walton with the assists. Walton's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, first team foul.
For Minneapolis, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Dellavedova. And it's Salt Lake City taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
And your new best squad.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Looking at Salt Lake City, this game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brooms ready, and it doesn't look like anything's going to hold off the sweep. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are total things. The difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it's starting to look like warm-up drill. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Minneapolis trails by 19. Here's Dennis Diamantopoulos. Wiseman with the rebound. And for Salt Lake City, they've got Walton, and it's Quinn in at the point guard position.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Dennis. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Dennis has got 13. Salt Lake City leading by 19 points. And here is Walton over to the left wing.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Hits it from three-point range. Quinn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Dennis. Shoots the three. And another three for Minneapolis.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 20.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Here's Diamantopoulos. He's still up. Now he's 9 of 10.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Dennis. "20 feet out. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Walton, the pass to Wiseman. That shot is off. For Minneapolis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Minneapolis moving it around. A rebound by Walton. Salt Lake City leading by 23. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Dennis. Walton defending. Another one falls for Minneapolis. For Salt Lake City, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Quinn. He has 29. Wiseman with the ball. Makes it off the glass. Wiseman's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Pass to Dennis. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Walton. He's covered by Wiseman. And another miss by Minneapolis. Salt Lake City leading by 23. That's good, and Walton with the assist. Wiseman's got 5 points in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Dennis. 16 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
3rd personal foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Salt Lake City.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. For Salt Lake City, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. To the middle. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Walton with the steal. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Minneapolis. Drains him from beyond the arc. Dennis has got 19 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Inside. Here's Rupert. 18 points for him with the drive, and Walton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Rupert grabs the board.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Quinn again, Salt Lake City.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Rebound by Salt Lake City. Rupert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Walton. And he dunks it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
To the inside. Quinn kicks to Wiseman. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. Now here's Walton. He's got 19. Out left to the wing. Here's Quinn.
Quinn.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the shot goes down. Now Walton. He dishes it to Quinn. Yep, great play there, set up by Walton. Walton's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Diamatopoulos. Another one falls for Minneapolis. Well, Salt Lake City shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Got that one up quick. 28 points for him.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
From the wing, again, Salt Lake City.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Dennis. 19 points in the game. Down low. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. He's got 6.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Right wing. Here's Wiseman. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
Shoots it up. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here we go, one-on-one. Launches it, and another 3 for Minneapolis.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Walton. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Here's Quinn. He's got 36. Connects. The jumper drops. Quinn's got 14 points here in the second half. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fade away. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Walton. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and Pop Man is going for the jugular.
Seven-foot shot, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 24 points for him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. To the inside. Rebound by Salt Lake City.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And it's Salt Lake City having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Pass to Sanford. Back to Love. And he lobs it up.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And for Salt Lake City, and it's Sanford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one drops for him.
Number 5. Assist from Jaden, number 1.
And Love's got the ball here for Salt Lake City. Passes it to Highsmith. Missed inside.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
The 9-foot shot, and he overshot that one, missing. It's Matthews on the wing. Shot clock at 6. He's guarded by Murphy. From deep three-point land, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. For Salt Lake City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Love dishes to Murphy. Back to Love. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And the shot goes in.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Matthews passes to Gillespie. Up against Matthews.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Love's looking around, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The pass to Derrickson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Quinn. Inside. Rupert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Quinn. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Derrickson. To the paint, and stolen by White. Dishes it to Quinn.
Minneapolis foul call. Dellavedova. Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line from Salt Lake City. Quinn, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Minneapolis, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Passes to Derrickson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the pass to Quinn. Hits the three-point bomb. Quinn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Rupert grabs the board. Rupert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sanford. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Just the late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Kicks it to Quinn. Here's Rupert. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Throws it up high. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Quinn passes to White. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Puts up a deep three. And another three for Minneapolis.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Mahorn. He kicks to Quinn.
Minneapolis foul call. Number 1. First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Salt Lake City. Quinn at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. For Minneapolis, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Pass to Dellavedova. To the middle. It doesn't go for him. White with the defensive effort.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Passes it to Dellavedova. White covering. There's the triple. And another three for Minneapolis.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Cans it from downtown.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And there's the pass to Dellavedova. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Quinn. The rebound by Derrickson. Derrickson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 31.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And here's White. Here's Rupert. What a terrific move that was. Rupert's got 9 points here in the second half.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Derrickson. And another three for Minneapolis.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Quinn passes to White. Wide open shot is on the money.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Fades and shoots. And that one good.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Salt Lake City making a change here. Weissman's checked in. Salt Lake City leading by 23. Here's Quinn. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Derrickson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Quinn. Pass to Wiseman. Banked in off the glass. Wiseman's got 21. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Passes it to Mahorn.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Down low. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
The dish to Wiseman. .131 left to play here in the fourth. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Salt Lake City.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Salt Lake City moving the ball around. Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Good on the triple.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Quinn. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2.
End of the game.
What a performance through the entire first round.
Everyone for
Break sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing a game of basketball. I love being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.